Hey guys, what's going on? I wanted to make a video laying out some different steps and habits that healthy people have and partake in. Um, most people know that most of the habits that a healthy person is going to have, but it makes it easier just laying it out for you guys. So, the number one that I'm going to start with is that they sleep 7 to 8 hours per night. And it might be odd that I'm starting with sleep. Whenever people think of healthy, they think of exercise and diet. But sleep is so crucial. It helps us reduce stress. It's when we're rebuilding the muscle that we've broken down through exercise, and even whenever we are burning fat. We burn fat when we sleep. Um, I know that's probably contrary to people's belief. People think that when we sleep, our metabolism shuts down, and that's why we're not supposed to eat before bed, but that's not true. Our metabolism doesn't necessarily speed up, but it doesn't shut down. It keeps running at a normal pace. And sleep is so important for cognitive function, our thinking processes, our mood. The list goes on and on and on. But in order to recover from exercise, in order to build the muscle from exercise that is going to speed up our metabolic rate, make us healthier, we need to get proper 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. Now, number two is that they eat vegetables with every meal. You'll know if you read my book, if you're a client of mine, if you paid attention to any of the videos that I put out, that I don't demand but speak very highly of eating vegetables with every single meal. For breakfast, I recommend eating an egg omelet with vegetables mixed in, whether it's mushrooms, onions, peppers, spinach, anything. Mix them in with your eggs. For lunch, make a good salad that has mixed greens in it, peppers, anything in your salad. For dinner, make a vegetable medley, different type of vegetables chopped up, whether it's a stir fry or something along those lines. Just make sure to include vegetables with every single meal. A vegetable is something that is almost impossible to overeat, and that's why I say that they are unlimited. Now, I know a lot of people don't agree with that because gaining and losing weight comes down to calories in and calories out. So technically, if you ate enough broccoli, you would gain weight if it was more calories taken in than you're burning. But because of the fiber and the water content within broccoli or any vegetable, it's going to be almost impossible to overeat them. So that's why I feel that they should be unlimited on a diet. Now, number three is that they eat protein with every single meal. And for protein, it's a lean protein source, something like chicken, something like fish, a lean ground turkey, lean ground beef, like I said, a white fish, salmon, tuna. Again, the list goes on and on. You guys know these different lean protein sources, but include at least a 3 ounce or palm sized serving with every single meal. And snack as well. I like people having Greek yogurts for snacks because they contain a good amount of protein. And protein obviously is going to rebuild our muscles. It's going to help to rebuild even some of the joint structures. It's what our hair is made out of. Amino acids have such, which make up proteins, have such a profound use in our body that we need them in abundance, and we need them to rebuild the muscle. And they also have one other thing, is the thermic effect of food. And to put it as simple as possible, our body burns calories breaking down certain foods, and taking in protein burns the most amount of calories. So obviously we want a high protein diet because that's going to burn more calories eating that food. So there are tons of benefits for protein, and most people know that ahead of time, but that's one of the healthy habits. Now, number four is that they plan and prepare their food ahead of time. So either at the beginning of the week, sitting down, writing out a menu for the week, going out and buying the ingredients for that, or preparing your meals ahead of time. Like for myself, I'll cook a pack of chicken, and it'll last me to 3 days maybe, but I have that prepared. So whenever I need to make a meal, I take it out of the fridge, weigh it out. You don't have to weigh it out. Take it out of the fridge, heat it up, and you're good to go. You don't have to go having to go through the process of cooking it is just another reason for your to tell yourself that I don't really feel like doing it. So having it prepared ahead of time is one of the biggest things that you can do to help yourself stay on track. Now, number 5 is eat smart when you're eating out. Look at the menu ahead of time. Try and think about what you want to get when you're out. Um, Again, if you don't have the option to look at the menu ahead of time, think about the type of restaurant that you're going to. If you're going to a steakhouse, you're going to have the option to get a side of 2 sides of vegetables with a lean steak, or a piece of baked chicken, grilled chicken, something along those lines. You know you're going to have those options. So eat smart when you're eating out. Don't go out there without a plan, get there and say, I'm just going to eat whatever today. Don't do that. Go in there with a plan. Go in there with an idea of in your head of what you want to eat. Now, number 6 is to focus on consistency and progress. Stop focusing on a quick fix. Stop focusing on a thing that might help you only within a month's time. Focus on the big picture. Focus on consistency. Again, I tell people to start slow. Start with changing breakfast. Once breakfast becomes a habit, then you move to lunch. And that is focusing on consistency, and that is focusing on progress. If you were looking for the quick fix, you would go and do a complete 180, change your whole day around, and most likely you're not going to adhere to that. So start small, start making small changes, and they will lead and grow into bigger changes. Now, number 7 is that healthy people just do it. Like Nike says, just do it. And what that means is they don't sit there and talk. They don't sit there and and say that they are going to start a healthy eating plan, that they are going to start exercising. They just go do it. They don't tell anyone. They don't tell their peers, their friends that they're thinking about starting something. They just go and do it. And that is the number one. I know it's listed as number 7, but that is probably the number one most important thing. I know I said sleep was, but this is the number one. Taking action is number one, because taking action leads to then getting that 7-8 hours of sleep. It leads to then eating healthy, and it leads to exercising. So that is why taking action, just doing it, is the most important point that you need to do. Stop talking and start doing. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be back soon with another video.